So this wild plant, Coltsfoot, loves to grow right by the side of the road, so that's where we are. And Coltsfoot has a Latin name that I enjoy saying. It's Tussilago farfara, which roughly translates into cough, go far, far away. So here we have the best known medicine of Coltsfoot is that it is used for coughs. One thing about how plants try to tell us what they're helpful with is something like, see how on the back of this leaf, and these by the way are very large, happy Coltsfoot plants, on the back of this leaf we have this gray felty background. It almost feels literally like a piece of felt. So when we have fuzzy or furry parts on the plants, they're very often helpful for the parts of our body that have cilia, like the lungs. Coltsfoot is not a plant that I take to nourish and strengthen the lungs. It's a plant that we use for healing a cough. There's a few different ways I like to use Coltsfoot. I dry it for tea. I tincture some, but one of my favorite things to do is actually to dry it and then put it into a pipe and smoke it. It's an immediate relief for a hard spasmodic cough. When you take the Coltsfoot smoke in, it actually calms the bronchia and calms the lungs and slows the cough reflex. So this is when we can make cough syrup, we can make tea, we can use it as a smoke. And again, it's not one that is used on an all-the-time basis. It's not going to strengthen and make the respiratory system function better. It's really used for symptomatic relief, and it makes a great cough remedy. One other thing that's fun to mention about it is Native American people, when this plant came over with the Europeans, various Native American people would dry the plant and use it almost like a salt substitute. When it's almost burned a bit, and then it's crumbled and added to food, and it adds high minerals, which comes out in a salty taste. So one thing that's very unusual about Coltsfoot is that it flowers before it leaves. So we can look for Coltsfoot's yellow fuzzy flowers first thing in the spring before anything else is up. It'll often you'll see little flowers popping up right out of gravel, and those are the Coltsfoot flowers. They look a little similar to dandelion, but they're much furrier. And I really like to make Coltsfoot flower brandy to add into cough syrups for the winter.